Hey guys, this is a quick tutorial on the Google Classroom, how it works. I am on the guest Google account, Dr. Mario. So there are a ton of classrooms in here. But basically, when you use your Google Apps to open up Classroom, it's going to bring you to this page. This page is going to show you all of the classrooms that you are a member of. You may only be a member of one classroom right now. Totally understandable. So I'm actually going to use my homeroom as an example. If you didn't see, what's nice is if we are putting due dates, which most of us are not right now, you can see what is due coming up. We have not been putting due dates, many of us, on your stuff, so you don't necessarily have to worry about that. But over here on the left side, it actually shows you, and you can actually hit view all, and it's going to bring you to a new page that shows you everything that you have assigned, right? So now we're going to go over the stream. So this is the stream. This is where you can find our lovely staff members are posting cute little videos. We're also letting you know when we have TA hours. I have also been posting. It'll also give you guys when you have assignments coming up. So here I posted a new assignment. It'll give you, so here it was a social check-in that we had, and that was the code that we had for that specific check-in, right? So the stream is basically just like any social media stream. It's just a stream of whatever we post. You can actually scroll down and it'll go through every single one, but we don't have to do that right now. The next piece is the classwork piece. So classwork is all of your actual assignments. You can access them from the stream, right? You can scroll down, try to find, okay, here Mr. Rob posted something. Now I can go on ahead in. But you don't have to do it that way. You can just go right here to classwork and you can scroll through. Now, there's a bunch of stuff that you might have posted. It's probably going to look a little more messy than this. But what you can do is actually go over here, and this gives you all of the different topics. So if you're just looking to complete my math work, let's say, you can go down, you can find Miss Wolf Math, and this is only going to show you any math work that I have given you, right? This is actually one of Rhodes' assignments for some reason. We can actually scroll down, and most of this, here you go, Miss Wolf Literacy. This is only the literacy work that I've given you. The life and career quest stuff that I've given you, right? And this will just show you the assignments that we've actually given you. What you can also do is just scroll down the old-fashioned way, right? Select the assignment specifically that you're looking for. Now, when you select an assignment, it opens it up like this. This gives you the title. So it gives us the title and the description here. This is when it was initially posted and if it was ever edited. So here is what this assignment is. And Mr. Rob actually gave us a Google slide that we can click on and it'll open in a new window. And this is my assignment, right? In my other video, you will go through how to fill out these guys. This is pretty self-explanatory. You just go in and type your answers. Now, let's say I wanted to, there's class comments first, but I also want to view the assignment. So now when I view the assignment, I have a couple different options here. First, I can access my work over here where it says your work. If I have created my work in any other kind of document, then I need to add it here. I can hit this plus guy and I can add it straight from my Google Drive. So let's say that this was my thing that I created on my own. So I'm going to plug that in. If you need to create anything, you can hit create, doc, slide, sheets, drawings, whatever. Post it in that way. Here's the description for the assignment. Here is all of the class comments. Remember, guys, class comments are public. And then over here in the private comments, you can actually go ahead and you can type something that is only going to be seen by your teachers. So you could say, hey, this is a test comment. Now, You ready? I'm going to be really trippy here. I'm actually going to go to my stuff and I'm going to go over to classwork. And this is 317 to 327. All right, guys. So now what I can actually do is I can find Mr. Rob's health class down here on the side. I can find the assignment for 317 to 327. So I'm going to scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Here it is. And as the teacher, I can actually see, here's your private comment, and now I'm going to comment back. Now, I commented back. You could see when you come here, you can't see it initially. You're going to have to refresh this page to see if I wrote something back. It also is not going to alert you. You might actually have to go ahead and check to see. So if you're ever leaving us a comment or a private comment and you're waiting for an answer, please come back and check out if we responded to you guys. So that way you guys can get the information you need. So now that I am completely done with this assignment, I'm ready to turn in. I'm going to hit this turn in button. Sometimes it's mark as done, and I'll give you an example of that one. So I'm going to turn this in. It's going to turn in the things that I attached to it. Turning in. Now I'm going to go back to my homeroom, back to my classwork. So sometimes, and the best example I'm going to have for you is my typing. So sometimes you have typing. Typing is something that you do on another website. So what I am able to do is, let's say that I went on to typing.com, I logged in, I played my games, and now I'm ready to turn this in, mark it as done. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to mark as done. Now, if this was an assignment that I actually had to provide something for, like an answer key maybe, I can go right here to the add or create. I can add something that I've already done in my Google Drive. I can add a link. So let's say I am adding something from the internet, a file off of my computer, or create a document, right? But this is not, so I can go ahead and mark as done. And now it's done. If I need to unsubmit for any reason, maybe I forgot to attach my work to it, I can actually click here, unsubmit. It's going to unsubmit it. And then I can go ahead and I can add, let's say I'm going to add a file, select a file from my device. Ms. Wolf has a bunch of just random stuff. So I'm just going to do that. And now, instead of mark as done, you're going to see it's going to show turn in. So now I can turn in my work. You got to make sure that you're marking it as done or turning it in. That's how we're giving you guys credit for completing things. All right, so that's the classwork. That's kind of how that guy works. The final thing over here is people. So you guys aren't really able to do anything other than see all the teachers. You can't really click on anybody, even yourself. This just kind of lets you know who's in the class, what teachers are in the class with you. Okay. In our Google Classroom, as in any Google Suite product, you have the Google Apps guy over here that has your account. You can access pretty much everything from over here, right? And then here, if you hit my 3 lines next to the title, you can actually go ahead and you can click on your classes that you're enrolled in, right? So here's another classroom I'm enrolled in. Okay, I have work to do for here. So then I can go through and I can complete my work that way. So this is just a quick rundown of Google Classroom. If you have any questions, drop into a TA help desk and we will definitely be able to sort that out and help you guys. Hope you guys are having a great day. Bye.